To the lane with Lucian on the other side up against Twitch and Thresh.
So both of these comps do very well at defending sieges. They've got a lot of natural wave clear that they can work with. Lulu can do a good job on the towers. Ziggs is obviously going to do a great job. There is more potential.
The Dragon. They are, however, stood right on top of the Copenhagen Wolves wall.
Yeah, the thing is they've got so many members. Darren's just teleported into the mid lane. He's going to be looking to challenge. And there's a Mega Inferno Bomb from Nick. So let's see how the engage plays out.
They're actually trying to keep them away here as Edward going to go in with the Zenith Blade on towards Airwax. There's the culling coming out. Doesn't really connect onto anyone, went almost directly down the middle of...
And Gambit now deciding bottom half is boring. They've sent 4 members to the top lane. They want the sneaky rat.
And as if it was all free for him now, he's got 4 men coming in. There's the invisibility, but he's spotted by Lee Sin. But look at this, the reaction from the Copenhagen Wolves, sending them away. Youngbuck has dove right in. Wild Growth will knock up 3. Can they get any kills here? The kick from Diamond will send Youngbuck away, and the bomb almost taking out Youngbuck while he goes. It was a good defense of Woolite, but will they be able to hold the tower?
I don't think they've got enough HP, and they can't run the risk because of the power of Ziggs. It's a Chalice of Harmony very early on, so maybe looking to stick around in lane and cause troubles.
Youngbuck actually caught out of position completely here. Going to take a lot of damage. They lock him up as he actually goes. There's the flash as well. Away from Edward's Solar Flare. He's way down the lane. He's going to speed himself up. There's the kick against the wall. Have they got the damage here to finish him off? It's a flash from Coutard.
Again, developing here.
Holding here on position. There is a ward in the back of the pit from the Wolves. And then they have that dragon pulled right out to the neck of its pit. And I think it's going to go down too quickly for them to be able to stop it. There is the dragon pick up TP from Youngbuck. Will bring him right to the front of things. And actually, he's going to dive on through. That's a great 4-man solar flare at the back from Eddie. But is it enough to actually keep him alive? There's a lot of focus coming his way. He will have to flash as the calling comes through as well. Edward's still being chased. There's the bomb finally coming out. And the Copenhagen Wolves now will have to back away. They've already lost 1 man. His first blood onto Airwax going to Genja.
That could have been so different if Darren did not cancel his teleport.
Close to connecting onto Coutard. He did have unlimited. Just waiting off to the side there to give him a little bit of backup.
Look at the mid lane.
There, Woolite actually coming around from the side to jump away with the satchel charge was used. Edward though going to be hooked in here. This could be bad news for Edward. Intervention used, they turn it around, and now Unlimited the one that will fall. It's Diamond that picks up that kill, but will they be able to get any more from it? Doesn't look that way. Youngbuck's had to walk all the way down from the top lane. Will dive right into the middle of them, but that may cost him his life. He's going to get Wild Growth onto him. Will he fall? He's still alive at the back. Woolite has managed himself 1, which will give him the double, and Airwax lands a cocoon, but doesn't have the damage. And now Nick flashing over the wall. Bouncing bomb lands. Brilliant from Nick.
So at the end of the day, it trades a... There is 60 CS separating these 2 players. The gold is only 600, which is a lot less than what it would be. 60 CS would equate to a lot. Oh, that's Darien caught out. Maybe.
Using the intervention, Woolite actually going to try and get in position, and he will manage to get it. The intervention not enough there to save Darien as Diamond and Airwax having an altercation down.
And look for Nick's Mega Inferno Bomb. If Copenhagen Wolves group up, Nick may just use this to zone and grab Gambit another dragon. Copenhagen Wolves are so hesitant to engage because of how poorly the last fight went.
Another solar flare coming in. They've actually gone on towards Coutard. Edward maybe a little bit deep for this one. Youngbuck diving into the middle as well. Edward falling low but doesn't go down. Darien though having to use the intervention on himself, but there's a lot of damage back. Couple of low men on either side of the table, and the dragon going down, but no one following him.
No kills secured. Nick his charges to make something happen. They caught Darien, but I don't know if they really want to commit to this fight. We'll find out.
No, Hook and a Cocoon, although he's supposed to use the intervention. Youngbuck at the back going low. There's a Wild Growth coming around. The bomb will absolutely blast the Wolves down. Genja steps forward. Nick is right at the front. He got hooked. Will flash, but not getting away from the damage. And the Wolves are turning this one around. Woolite wasn't able to finish anyone off. But look how many glowing red health bars we have. 35 minutes in, 30 seconds spawn time on Darien. Do they think about Baron?
And they shouldn't, because of the fact that they have to deal with Ziggs. Because if they commit to Baron, they're going to take all of that AoE damage. It is very, very risky. They can bait it though. If Copenhagen will stop Baron and peel away for the fight, that could be their way to get more objectives. Let's see how much damage Nick can land down. Mega Inferno Bomb could be used just for the poke, but that's going so low so quickly.
lot coming in, but the calling from the side also causing problems. They've managed to hook Diamond, and there's a follow-through from Unlimited, but he may actually die from this. He will be finished up. The bomb goes onto Walleye at the back. Diamond actually flashing away. Here comes Darian back into the fight as well with the teleport. Diamond has come back in. He may pay the ultimate price. A double kill coming out for Walleye. There's another one. Darian, for the second time in less than 2 minutes, falls as well. Genja's trying to find Youngbuck, but he may just fall down himself or not. He's got a lot of damage here. Gets one. Walleye has finished off Nick. Genja, though, still running through, does get one back. Well, that is a 4 for 2 in favor of the Wolves.
4 for 2, and like we talked about
last split, that were really struggling to finish off games even when they had massive leads, and it was Gambit who we thought were, you know, one of the stronger teams. When they get an inhibitor down, when they pick up a Baron, they just charge on through and win the game. But funnily enough, it's the Wolves this split that have that advantage. As Walleye split pushing here, trying to get himself in there. But look at the damage coming out. Intervention was used, but really to pieces like that. Last little, well, it wasn't even a fight, was it? It was simply Diamond, sorry, no, not even either of those two. Genja going straight in there. It was Darian who gave him the intervention. Much needed intervention, we're going to call it at the end, to keep him alive. And now the Wolves actually trying to turn this one around. Kautar going to be moving through. Elise will repel off to the minions. Have they got the range? That's a good solar flare to slow down two of them. But Edward may be in trouble. The Glitterlance comes across the side. Youngbuck will dive into the middle. Wild Growth going to be used as well. They need to get onto the back though, because the damage from Genja and Nick is absolutely immense. Edward will fall. They can probably kill off one more. That's a max range cocoon. Darian goes down. The bomb from Nick gets one back though.
They end up trading 2 for 2 because the Copenhagen Wolves took too long to get Woolite in play. There's no other vision on the map for them to work with. So Gambit are going to be relying on the heals from Kale and then Athene's and Holy Grail to keep Diamond healthy, while the super minions do the work on the Nexus turret.
Yeah, they're going to have to back away here. Someone from the Wolves is going to have to back off, or all of them, which seems to be the path that they've taken. But they've already lost one Nexus turret. The second one is being hammered away on as well here. Oh, not because we are going to see that one saved. Either way, Inhibitor did spawn. I wonder where the Hellfire went, as we are going to see Unlimited get the hook, but he's going to surely go down. Knocked into the rest of the team. Airwax there in the middle. Youngbuck dives in as they pick off Edward. That's a 1-for-1 up till now. There's Nick jumping away again, and Gambit being ripped to pieces here. Genja will fall. Can they get any more back? It's a crazy, crazy fight. In the end, 3 for 2 in favor of the Wolves.
3 for 2. The Wolves are able to keep Woolite alive while running down members of Gambit. Nick is now caught out.
Oh, he's going to try and... I'm not sure he's getting away. Oh, that was a nice little Zhonya's, but will he go down straight after? He gets the kill, but he will fall to Youngbuck in the end.
The question is, does the inhibitor go down? The minions from Gambit have been bashing away. The middle inhibitor has actually fallen. So Gambit's minions have reset. Super minions are pouring down the middle lane.
With the super minions, of course, now that enemy went down again. Going to be halted at the midway point, as Edward again going to get hooked. Have they got the damage to finish him off this time? Intervention already used. There is a solar flare. Will lock up too. The bomb will follow through as well. They don't get a kill just yet, but Youngbuck slowed down. The spider goes flying back, and now Youngbuck's still back in. Edward going to be hammered away. They need to deal with Walleye here on the side, and there is the dealing with Walleye. It's Genja that comes in. Intervention used to finish him off, and now they may be able to follow through. Diamond going to go deep onto Airwax, but he's finished off himself. 3 for 2 for Gambit.
Yeah, but very importantly, Genja with his Guardian Angel, even though Edward was the one that was caught out, and because they killed Woolite, he straight up won the fight. Kautar's going to try and interfere. I think he's going to be so careful because he could get bursted down by so many members of Gambit.
However, Darian is going to have to back away from this one, and there is the kill onto Baron. Airwax is going to come across the side, but that's a suicide mission for him. The kill goes over to Genja as well, who's now 9-1-3 overall. Time of the game with that Randuin's in there, and I don't think he does. Gambit now pushing through that middle lane. The Wolves are all coming around the bottom. They need to react quickly.
Yeah, I don't know if they can get in range. There's only one tower remaining. The rest of Gambit look like they want to set up a final siege here.
Super minions coming through. There's the calling news at the back. Youngbuck going to dive in. Wild Growth going to be thrown on top, but I think Youngbuck might be picked off before the rest of the team can come around. Airwax is up there as well, but Genja can do the damage as they do follow through. Diamond gets that kill for them. Unlimited gets the hook on Darian. He uses the intervention on himself. Well, that's already one man down. They're having to back away. They've lost the Nexus turret as well. Gambit surely got the damage here. They've finished off one. The Nexus now with a focus Kautar has to flash away, and not sure they can finish it off, you know. Woola has come back out, Youngbuck has come back out, there is Kautar, he's going to fall to Genja, and surely Nick will be able to finish off Woola. Scans at the end, Gambit get the ace, and finish off the Nexus.
Very exciting game. Very interesting game from the get-go. The Snail Kale build ending up